Hey everyone, my name is David Dunbar, or the theme park evangelist. So I was originally thinking about going outside today to go get more coffee cream and bananas. Unfortunately, it is raining pretty hard out there. Not that you can see it, but that's what's going on outside my window right now. Anyway, so since that's going on and tomorrow is not supposed to rain, and I have to go to work tomorrow anyway, I might as well wait till tomorrow and go get more bananas and more coffee cream. The ironic part is I just went shopping last night at my work, and at the time I was thinking, nah, I don't need more coffee cream, and then at the time I didn't also realize that we were this low on bananas. I guess I just completely forgot or something like that. It's not a big deal. No one has touched the last banana yet. Anyway, aside from all of that, I tried to do a vlog yesterday talking about Disney's big announcement. Unfortunately, my laptop just went. And since I'm surprisingly off today, long story short, yesterday I drove all the way down to Williamstown to the Ark Encounter for an orientation, got all the way there, and I discovered, oh, I didn't do my pre-employment questions. Not to mention I never accepted my job from them. So, as frustrating as that was, I had to reschedule for 11 days from now. So 12 days from then, 11 days from now. So that would be the 22nd, the 23rd, and will be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. both days, which is a Monday and a Tuesday. And I managed to pick up an 8-hour shift yesterday, 12 to 8:30. Today is my first day off, and, well, I shouldn't say, I mean, I've obviously been off, on vacation, but today's my first day off here, just relaxing at the house and over a couple of weeks. So I'm going to take advantage of it. My roommate Zane gets home in about 4 hours or so, so I've got plenty of time to get some YouTubing done. I'm currently doing laundry, dishes. I got pretty much everything else done. I've already got all the paperwork done for the Ark Encounter, just waiting on them to notice it. I already called and let them know too. It was like, hey, like right after I got it done. So now that I've got all this free time, I'm going to do YouTubing. I eventually do have to go shower and brush my teeth, but then I can keep doing more YouTubing. And once I do all of my YouTubing, probably end up going downstairs and watching TV or something until my brother gets home. He'll get home late tonight, so I've got plenty of time to just kind of do my own thing. I do have to get up early tomorrow because I got to be at work by 7:30, so I'll probably be up by about 5:45 a.m. and then start getting up out of bed by 6. But anyway, time to get into my big announcement. Enough of the chit chat, as I know that's not what you guys came here for. So, back a couple of days ago, I decided, I really want to watch Ratatouille. I've been thinking about it the entire vacation, wanting to watch Ratatouille, and I've been watching clips here and there. And then I had really wanted to go to EPCOT last Tuesday and go see how the construction's going on. Well, unfortunately, my brother and his friends were moving just a little too slow, and by the time we actually got to Magic Kingdom, it was 11 in the morning. So my uncle was like, yeah, sorry, I'm not going to get you guys in, which completely makes sense, It's like, well, it is what it is. So, unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say he got us in. Well, I mean, he did get us in, obviously, because I did the YouTube video, but he wasn't going to let us keep his passes, so I apologize. That's what I meant to say. He did get us in, but he wouldn't let us keep his passes due to the fact that we wouldn't have gotten good use out of them. Like, honestly, we would have only been at Magic Kingdom for maybe 3-4 hours, and then we would have had to turn around and leave, and we wouldn't have got a whole lot done. And he was right. So I'm glad that he made that decision to let us just get in, give him back the guest passes, and then he went on we walked with him for about 10 minutes, and then he went on his way, and I haven't seen him since. But, yeah, I had really wanted to go see the Ratatouille ride construction, which they're now calling it Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Because I heard that quite a bit of work has been done, and that would have been great for my YouTube channel, especially with how much I had already done last week while I was down in Central Florida. And this is my first official vlog since I've gotten back from Central Florida. I tried to do one yesterday. Unfortunately, as I said, the laptop went out. And I have a lot to talk to you guys about regarding the Central Florida trip, which is why I'm probably going to be vlogging all afternoon, because I'm going to take advantage of all the free time I have today, since I'm off anyway, and I'm going to talk to you guys all about the trip. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I know the lighting's not that great in here. Anyway, yeah, it's just so much to talk to you guys about. It was just a very crazy week, and I'm just so glad just to be able to come home and or be home, I should say, and just relax. But yeah, literally the morning after I watched Ratatouille, Bob Chapek made a big announcement. So I'm going to open Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in Disneyland, California by late April. So Disneyland is officially reopening to the public after an entire year. April 1st. So that's just too crazy. And then, of course, we're just going to go ahead and open a brand new ride at the same exact month that they're reopening Disneyland. And then they're going to push back the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure all the way to October 1st of this year, which is 2021, just in case we forgot what year it is. And originally it was supposed to be December, but now it's going to be October 1st. So that way it will coincide with the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom. I guess that's what they're wanting to do. And they're going to open up a brand new restaurant over there in that France section as well. So this is really exciting to me because of the fact that I was originally going to go to Magic Kingdom on October 1st. And when I did finally go or think about buying my ticket and making a park reservation, all the park reservations for Magic Kingdom gone, just like that. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. But I was like, well, I guess there's always EPCOT. So I talked to TJ about it, and we decided, well, we're going to go ahead and go to EPCOT instead. And this was before they made the big announcement, too. And we had been talking about, well, let's stay on Disney property. We were talking about going to Fort Wilderness or staying at Pop Century. And unfortunately, it looks like only September 30th and everything from October 3rd on is completely available. I was looking last night at the Disney Resort reservations, and every single Disney resort on Disney property is completely booked for October 1st through the 2nd. Now, that's insane. I'm just thinking to myself, holy crap. I don't even know how to explain the insanity of that. Like, and we're talking something that's a little less than 7 months from now, and everything's already that full. That makes you wonder, how much longer are the EPCOT park reservations going to last for? Well, I have good news for you guys, because I will actually 100% be at EPCOT on October 1st, 2021. And I'm going straight to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure with TJ. TJ and I both already bought our tickets for October 1st, and we've got our reservations. And I have a friend, her name is Katie. She is a huge Disney fanatic friend of mine, and she goes to Disney pretty much every single month. And she's also going to be at Epcot on October 1st, 2021. So there is a high chance that I might be able to get her to hang out with TJ and I that day. When reservations, like dining reservations, open for October 1st, 2021, I would like to make dining reservations for the new France restaurant. I've already eaten at the current France restaurant they have right now. I honestly cannot remember what it's called. Oh, yeah, Chefs de France. I've already eaten at Chefs de France, but I have never actually... well, let me start over. Obviously, nobody has ever eaten the new one. It's not open yet, but I've eaten at quite a few Epcot restaurants. I haven't eaten at a lot of them. Some of them I haven't eaten at in years, like San Angeles Inn or something like that. But yeah, I would be super excited to not just be at Epcot on its 39th birthday, but to ride Remy's Ratatouille adventure on opening day and be one of the very first people to eat at the new France restaurant on opening day. I think that would be exciting. And yeah, it's not Magic Kingdom. I don't know where all the YouTubers are going to be. I'm assuming over at Magic Kingdom for the 50th, and then turn around and come back to Epcot the next day. I'm going to do it a little differently. Um, we only planned on buying our tickets for October 1st because of the fact that there's no way my uncle's going to be able to help us out, unfortunately. More than likely, he can help us out the other days. And since TJ and I are pretty good about getting up early, more than likely what's going to end up happening is the other days we want to go to Disney, I'll just contact my uncle in advance as long as it's a day that he's not really doing anything like I'm referring to, as long as he's just working, then we'll get a hold of him and say, hey, can you help my friend TJ and I out? We would drive all the way to Magic Kingdom and get there nice and early. I would tell him, my friend and I, we can be early. We're the mature, responsible ones. And besides, if it's TJ we're talking about, TJ will get ready quickly and he'll also get out the door. We pretty much were pretty good about that. The one thing we do struggle with in the mornings is we do like to usually stop and get something for breakfast really quick. We don't always think about having breakfast at the house. That's the one thing even I'm notorious about. So I can definitely say for sure that both of us fell in that same category. And then we would just drive straight out to Magic Kingdom. We might have to meet up with his aunt on the way and see if she can get us free parking. I don't think the next trip will cost me as much. This trip did cost me a small fortune. And I'm not saying how much, but let's just say it cost me a few $100s more than my last trip did, which was last year. And that's only because of the fact that I added on a few extra surprises that I normally don't worry about. And that was only because of the fact that my brother came along this time. But next time will be just me. The only big changes, we're going to be celebrating the 50th anniversary. And that's the main reason why I'm going twice this year and not just once. So, yes, I'm very excited about that. More than likely, I'm going to go back to Universal on the Monday or the Tuesday. So, that would be October 4th or the 5th. I'm not sure yet if we're going to still stay at Fort Wilderness or not. I'll obviously get back with you guys on that. I know that's what he would rather do because he's talking about getting a trailer or a camper or something like that. Looks like the rain's slowing down. That's a good sign. Maybe I will go back out or go out later. We'll see. And then I know that for a fact on October 1st we are going to be staying at his place. So I'm flying into Tampa on September 30th. That's the current plan. I took the whole day off. I'm actually taking exactly 1 week off, so I can fly in whenever on September 30th. And then we'll more than likely go to Frostbite that night for dinner. I'll probably end up YouTubing again at the restaurant because I haven't done it in a while. And it'll just be the two of us unless Kay comes along, which I don't mind. And then probably end up going to bed relatively early, getting up extra early in the morning to fight traffic, and then of course you got to deal with the Disney traffic because everybody is going to be trying to get to Magic Kingdom or Epcot that day. So that ought to be interesting too. Then we're going to hang out there pretty much all day long. Food and Wine Festival going on at that time. There should be plenty for us to do. We do have the one advantage, which is World Showcase does not open until 11 in the morning. So as long as we're over by World Showcase right at 11, or right before 11, we might stand a chance. I don't know if they're planning on opening that section a little early, but that's what I'm going to tell TJ. We need to be in World Showcase before 11 if we're going to get on the ride without waiting terribly too long. And I don't know if there's going to be people already lined up waiting to get into World Showcase right at 9 in the morning or whatever. That ought to be interesting. Because I'm going to be like, oh boy, yeah, we might as well. Because that's pretty much going to take up the entire morning. And then I figured I'd make us lunch reservations for the France restaurant. Because I can guarantee that by the time we get out, we'll already be hungry and ready for lunch. And then probably for dinner, we'll stop somewhere along the way, whether it's Red Robin or something. I don't know. Anyways, guys, hopefully that gives you a rough idea of what to expect come this October. Very, very excited about this second trip. I'm really hoping to get on Hagrid's after I was not able to fit on Hagrid's the first time back last Wednesday. Actually, that would have been my second time if I had actually gotten on it. So I'm going to try to lose weight. I'm slowly but surely working my way there. It's going to take time. I do look very fat for a 27-year-old. So, yeah, I've got a lot of work to do before I can go back in October. And at least I will have another 10 days of pay time off before October. So that's how I'm going to afford this next vacation. Not to mention, I'll be working 2 different jobs. And here comes the nice thing. So I'm going to be starting the Ark Encounter in about 11 days, as I mentioned earlier. And they're starting to give their seasonal employees paid time off now, too. And I could start accumulating that by June. So I don't really need to use any of that paid time off until at least October. I don't know if TJ is going to be coming up here by late July or not. That is a good question. We'll see what happens. But even then, I should have enough pay time off to go and take 2 days off on a Sunday and on a Monday if he comes during that time frame, to be able to spend time with him Sunday and a Monday while he's here. I can also take just 2 regular days off, like unpaid, from Meyer. I can afford to do this, especially since I'll be working 7 days a week by that point. So I would not mind taking 2 days off. It would be a nice break. Or I could just condense my hours for that week just so I can spend time with him. Meyer's very, very, very flexible, and my manager has told me so. So very thankful about that. I will just have to see what happens, and then I will definitely have enough paid time off from the Ark Encounter come October, so I will easily be able to take off October 3rd and the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that should be a Sunday and a Monday. Yeah, it is a Sunday and a Monday. So that way I will only be taking 1 unpaid day off, which is September 30th, and that's it. And then I'll take the 1st and 2nd of October off as paid days off. So I will only have 32 hours that week, which is fine. And then the second week, I'll take 2 paid days off from the Ark Encounter. So I'll get 16 hours of pay from the Ark Encounter. And then I'll take the Tuesday through the Thursday off as paid days off from Meyer. And if I remember correctly, that's the 5th through the 7th. So I'll be 24 hours of pay time off from Meyer that week. And then I'll come back to work on the Friday, because I'll be back on the 7th, because I'm flying back in on the 7th into Cincinnati. Where I'm living at that time is beyond me. I guess we'll see what happens, whether I'm living here still or not, I don't know. And then I'll finish up my work week from there, and then I'll go back to the Ark Encounter on the 10th October the 10th. And the other nice thing is, now that I'm going to be working at the Arc Encounter, there will be times where I will get paid twice in 1 week. Like, well, I shouldn't say that. Like, how should I put this? The best way to put it is, let's use Memorial Day as an example. So I've been with Meyer for over a year now. Memorial Day is one of those holidays that I get holiday pay whether I work the day or not. And Memorial Day is on a Monday, and it's the last day of May this year. So on Memorial Day, more than likely I'll end up working at the Arc Encounter and getting paid from them that day, but I'll also get paid from Meyer that day too. So that means that when I do go to get paid from both jobs for that week, I'll just make quite a bit extra money, because I'll still get my 40 hours, and also any week where I get a holiday off, there'll be a week where I will have only a 6-day work week, not a 7. So that's not bad. And I'm not necessarily going to be always working 7 days a week. Sometimes I could be working 6. Sometimes I may not even work at Arc Encounter at all. We'll see what happens. And that's fine too, because then I can get stuff done. Maybe I can get some rest around the house. Maybe I can get laundry done. Maybe I can go spend time with my parents. Maybe I can get the car work done. Maybe I can get some eye doctor appointments in, or doctor appointments, or dentist appointments, or something like that. I don't know. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next vlog, which I'm going to start talking about how Florida feels about face masks and the pandemic versus Kentucky. So, yeah, this one was a little long. Apologize about that. But at least you guys got to hear about my plans for my trip in October. You guys got to hear how I'm going to be balancing both jobs and how I'm going to be making enough money from both jobs to be able to easily afford the next trip. Maybe I won't have to rely on my credit card so much. And how it's only just going to be TJ and I, and so on and so forth. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. And always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great day. Peace out.